Representing the bay boat category, the Sea Chaser has an overall length of 24 feet, a beam of 8 feet 7 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 250. Built as an all-around fishing boat, she has a draft of 12 inches, a dead rise of 14 degrees, a dry weight of 2,450 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 85 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, George Labonte and Rick Riles.
Rick, we're standing here today on the Sea Chaser 23LX. Now, Sea Chaser boats actually flies underneath the Carolina Skiff flag, but this boat bears no resemblance to any Carolina skiff I've ever been on.
This boat, when you want to be comfortable in a big lake, and inshore, and offshore. You look good running offshore today.
The boat handled offshore very well. Actually impressed me, you know, in that 2 to 3 foot kind of sloppy chop we ran in today, this boat was eating it up, man. I would have no problem bringing this boat offshore on a day like today.
A boat like this, and this one in particular, comes so pre-rigged that you can literally fish it the day you get it.
And, you know, maybe somebody that just doesn't have a great deal of experience with boats yet, but wants to really jump in and be serious about it, you know, taking those decisions out of their hands and letting them just worry about going fishing is a great way to start out in boating.
Quit worrying about which transducer you want. Let Carolina Skiff do it for you, is what you're saying.
You bet. Hey, this is a feature-heavy little bay boat, man. Why don't we take a look at some of those features? Let's get started right here.
Cap, welcome to the refinement of the casting platform. We've seen them too high, we've seen them too low. This one is just right. And you know something else I like about this casting platform? Of course I like to step up, and I'm really getting attached to these rails. You know your kids are gonna want to sit up here.
Rick, as a fishing platform, this is a great size space right here. I mean, this area is plenty big enough for 2 people to fish. The boat comes pre-wired for a trolling motor, which you're definitely gonna want to have on a boat like this. And you've got 2 big fish box rod lockers here, 1 on each side. You've got an anchor locker underneath your feet there. Another nice size storage compartment right here. Another storage compartment in the step. And then moving back to the console, there's something really unique going on here.
Cap, we've gone back and forth 100 times. Is it better to enter the console from the front or from the side? Well, Sea Chaser figured it out in spades. Either one. Okay, it's got a front opening and a side opening to the console. You come in that front opening, there's a privacy curtain that comes around. Now, it's not unusual for us to see a head on a 23-foot boat. It is unusual to see one the size of that one once you expand it with a privacy curtain.
Very clever. Now, Rick, they've also worked some style elements into this boat, which are pretty cool for a 23-foot bay boat. Why don't we move underneath this hardtop and get in the shade for a second and talk about it?
Hey, hold up just a second before you get all into your style. All right, here's something I'm surprised more small boat builders don't do. This windshield removes, okay? Now think about that. First off, on a hot, calm day, I don't want it anyway. Hey, think about this. Now, trailering down the highway, this is gonna get stashed. No more cleaning love bugs off of here. It just makes sense. It pops on and off of the wing nut.
But they also dressed up this hardtop too. Adding the black powder coat finish is really nice. Kind of makes the boat look a little bit sexier. And you've got the matching rocket launcher leaning post here with nice upholstery, rod holders. Got rod holders up on top there. You know, dress the boat up. People really want something that's not just a functional boat. They want something that looks cool. This looks cool. Let's move back here. We got a casting platform back here with more seating, live well, a bunch of stuff. Let's have a look at it.
Cap, let me tell you about one of the best things ever happened to bay boats. You ever think about how much more versatile this area is because of these jump seats?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a great place to have an extra place to put people, riders, and fold down out of the way when you want to stand up here and fish. That entire seat flips up, much like the front of the console, and opens up the entire bilge, basically. I mean, you can sit there with your legs inside of it and work on all your pumps and everything right there underneath that spot. Really big. You've got a live well right there in front of you, access to your batteries underneath me, and another access point right there where you can store things as well. More importantly, Rick, let's not overlook what this actually was meant to be. This is another place to fish from. I mean, the elevated casting platform from back here just adds room for an extra angler or 2.
If you want a 23-foot boat that is ready to go from the showroom to the water to go fishing, okay, the Sea Chaser 23LX is one you certainly want to look at. It is ready to go when you're ready to hit the water.